It's a breakfast on the couch type of day today. We are watching FG. Good morning and welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would vlog. This morning I'm actually doing a 3-day juice cleanse, so I thought I would show you what I'm doing. Basically, I was really good for the first 6 weeks of lockdown, like with my diet, and some of you noticed I lost a bit of weight. And then for the past 2 weeks I've been out of control, just eating everything and anything. And actually I've recently fractured my foot. More on that in a minute. So I won't be able to work out for a little while. So I thought I would do this 3-day juice cleanse. I got it from a local company called Juice HQ. And you basically have 3 green juices throughout the day. And then you also get a little shot. This is really spicy. I had one yesterday, and this is supposed to be like your coffee, like a pick-me-up. And then you can also have like an evening meal of 500 calories. So I have done juice cleanses in the past, and I actually haven't done one for ages though. So I'm hoping it would just make me feel really good, loads of energy. So the first one this morning that I'm gonna have, it is cucumber, lemon, and holy basil. Then the one at lunch is apple, celery, orange, spinach, lemon, and ginger. And then the one at dinner is apple, cucumber, spinach, lemon, parsley, and ginger. So it's just all cold, raw, pressed juices. So hopefully my skin and everything will be feeling and looking really good at the end of these 3 days. And I found that actually using this local company has cost me so much less than using the national company that I usually use. I've actually saved so much money by doing it with like a local farm. Matt's over there making his pancakes. He has the same thing every single day. Such a creature of habit.
We had Domino's for breakfast yesterday.
No. So he's having his protein pancakes. Is it a fern cotton one?
I believe so.
It's a vegan recipe. So he makes the mix up, puts it there, has like loads of fruit. You got your grapefruit.
Yeah, you know, same old Groundhog Day and Groundhog Day.
Matt's daily grapefruit though, I think that is like the secret to why you're so slim. Look, so we made a bird feeder the other day, and this bird is getting really close, but it's not using the bird feeder. But I think it would maybe break it if it sat on that pencil. As you can probably tell from the no makeup and the greasy hair, it is first thing in the morning, so I'm now gonna get ready for the day. But I thought I would show you a hair hack that I do. I'm sure some of you guys do this as well, but with my hair, because it's so long and it takes a long time to dry, what I tend to do is wash my hair fully once a week, and then after 3 days, I will just wash the top part of my hair. So I'll almost put all this hair at the bottom, like in a ponytail, and then just wash this bit. I kind of do that when dry shampoo just will not cut it. So I'll just wash this, and it makes such a huge difference. So I'm just literally gonna wash this bit here, and then I've tied up all the rest back here. Right, so I've just quickly blow dried the top of my hair and curled these bits here. Some of the curls on the underneath part were still in, so that also saved me time. I didn't have to also curl that. So yeah, my hair looks nice and fresh now and clean, even though actually just the top bit is clean. So yeah, it's a real like time-saving hack because I didn't have to actually hop into the shower. But anyway, I'm gonna go downstairs now and we're gonna start homeschooling. I also have so much to update you on in this vlog, not only about my foot, but about our house move, and I also want to like address a few things as well. So let's go. Jackson just asked me for some green juice, so let's see what you think of it. Juice. Yeah, you can have some.
There we go. I like this. I like the way.
Was it good?
Can I have some?
Make sure you do.
Can I have some?
Yeah, of course you can. Like it? Give you big,
Thumbs up.
muscles. Give you
Where's
big
your
muscles.
Jack.
that a thumbs up?
No, he's getting his.
Secret handshake. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, that looks nice, Jack. See, look at those curls. Elvis. She's like, get off, Dad. Right, so I'm just printing out everything I'm gonna need for homeschooling today. I was doing like a big print on a Sunday, but then I was actually getting so confused with all the work that I now just print what we need every single morning. Matt has just taken Jax out for a walk on his scooter because when we're homeschooling the boys, it's quite difficult to give Jax any attention. So the plan today is Matt's gonna take him out for an hour. I'm gonna try and get like the really hard like maths and English work done with the older boys, and then hopefully when Jackson gets back, like we'll nearly be done. We've only really been homeschooling for like 2 or 3 hours a day. Again, we just do it in the morning and then it's all done, and they have been getting everything that they've needed to get done. So that's good. But I also wanted to just quickly update on my broken foot. So if you saw my last vlog, you would have seen on that day I injured my foot when we were out at mini golf. I was getting everything out of the car. I was getting the picnic, the football, like all the stuff that we were gonna need, and I was rushing around. I was on my own with the boys and I just stepped and I didn't realize there was a curb and I rolled my foot quite badly. It hurt so much that I remember like tears were coming out of my eyes, but then at the same time I was also in the middle of getting all the boys out of the car, and they were so excited to go to mini golf because we hadn't done anything like that for 10 weeks. So I kind of just carried on, but I remember I felt sick and I felt dizzy, so I knew that like it really did hurt. But anyway, I hobbled around mini golf and the park, and then for 6 days I was just hobbling around, and then I was walking so strangely because of my foot that then both my knees started to hurt, and I think Matt was just like, you need to just go to the hospital and find out either way if it's broken or if it's just a sprain. So I went first thing on a Sunday morning because I thought A&E would be really quiet, and it was. They were amazing, and they x-rayed my foot and they said that I actually have multiple fractures on that side of my foot, the one that I rolled. So this is my lovely boot that I now have to wear. So yeah, they did an x-ray, they like zoomed in and they were like, I was shocked. They were like, you've got multiple fractures. They're really tiny though. It's more like chips to the bone than like big cracks or breaks or anything. There's just like these little chips on my bone that obviously need to heal. And my foot is quite a nice like blue and purple color now at the moment. So they gave me this boot to wear. I didn't have to have a cast, thank God. So I can take this boot off at night and sleep with it off. But yeah, actually having the boot, although it looks like horrendous and huge, it has actually really sped me up, because for the 6 days where I didn't know if I had broken it or not, I was like barely walking around because it hurt so much, whereas having the boot on really protects it. So I feel like I'm actually getting like more jobs done and I can do more, and like the boys can jump around and I'm not so worried about them hitting my foot or touching my foot. So I've got to wear this for 4 to 6 weeks, although it's not ideal. If you're ever gonna have to wear a boot like this for 4 to 6 weeks, quarantine with like having no travel plans would be the best time. So I'm taking a positive from this. Like if you ever had to be walking around like this, now would be a good time in quarantine. I feel so stupid, but I'm on the mend. So Fraser is starting out in here doing maths. Caleb is saying he wants to work outside. So we're gonna go outside. Looking lovely with my boot and one slipper. So Caleb really wants to do his work outside, but today is like the first day where it's actually really like, it feels cold. I think it's like 17 degrees, but I've just gone to get a jumper because I'm gonna let him, if he wants to do his work out there, I'm gonna choose my battles and I'm gonna let him work out there, because I have actually found that coming back to homeschooling after the half term has been a bit more tricky, because they got out of the routine and they were like in their pajamas all day, and then the next week it's like back to school and it has been a bit tricky. So I'm just gonna go with it. So let's start with maths, yeah?
Okay.
So we're still doing halves by the look of it. Oh, this is easy for you. Because you're the math whiz. What is half of 8?
Half of 8. 4. No, 2.
You had it then. You just did you were doing a quarter like yesterday.
4.
Yeah. Good. What is, oh, it's getting tricky now. A quarter of 12. You have to think about everything.
3.
Nope. What is a quarter of 24?
I think it's 10.
No, wait, think. What times 4 is 24? 12. Great, that's your maths done, Baba. See?
Yeah.
Quick. That was good.
Yay.
Now, let's do some English.
Oh, that's hard.
Draw a line to the correct piece of punctuation. So we've done this before, haven't we?
Yeah.
What time is the next train to London? So, what punctuation?
I think it's a question.
Yes, good boy. It's a question. The old car rattled along the road. Yeah, I think you're right. It's a full stop. Period. What a great footballer you are. Good boy! Exclamation point. Yeah, so the boys are just having a little break now from their learning, but it actually made it so much easier with Jackson not being here. I think mainly for me, because I just always feel really guilty on Jackson. So I'm almost like trying to homeschool and then set him up with Lego or play mags or kinetic sand, and like you're trying to like do everything, and it's actually really hard. But they have got quite a lot done. They've still got a little bit more to do. But I wanted to show you this. I thought it was really sweet. So Caleb, as part of his homework, he needed to write a thank you letter to someone, and I was like, you could write it to your teachers or to NHS or whatever. And he was like, I want to do it to Fraser. So he wrote it all by himself, and he wrote, "Dear Fraser, thank you for being the best brother in the world. Thank you for playing with me and being silly. From Caleb." The boys are drinking all of my cleanse juice. Fraser and Caleb want some now, so I'm gonna give them a little bit. At least there's loads of like veggies in here, so I don't mind. They've
Melon patch. It's super hard. Yeah.
oh, careful.
Yeah.
They've officially lost it in quarantine.
Yeah.
We're playing with watermelons now.
It's so hard.
Be careful.
Yeah. Feel it, camera.
Remember, we have to eat that.
Feel it, camera.
Oh.
How's it going, Mummy? How's your student? He's lost a bit of weight.
Yeah.
Oh, here he is.
That watermelon lost.
He's just listening to his
Come on,
teacher.
yeah, listening.
Just need a full stop at the end.
Do you do this at school?
The lions danced a tango that was elegant and real.
So today, for the boys' life skills, we are going to try out a TikTok hack. This is something that they saw and they really want to try. So what exactly is it?
So you get a watermelon and you have to empty a Pringles can and then wash it. And then, so you cut a hole open and then you push the Pringles can through and then it will come out with a cylinder of watermelon, and apparently it works. It might not work.
So the watermelon pieces are like these perfect little circles. So we've got a Pringles can, I just washed it. So now we need to take the bottom off with the can opener. Do you want to try? And you crunch it. And now you have to, that's it. And then now you turn this. So that's it. Hold that with that hand. Turn it with that hand. Other way. Turn it the other way. Might be easier. Is that working? Yeah, keep going. That's it. It's taking it off. That's it. This is the first time we've used a can opener, I think.
I don't think it'll be needed.
We need to cut both ends off, right, boys?
Yes. Can
Let's
I
see.
do this part?
If this works, maybe I'll include it in a hacks video. I have no idea if it's gonna. Could have this for a snack. Okay.
Go. I'm doing.
Okay, ready? And push.
Push down as well. The juice is coming out.
Oh, it's going.
It's cracking in half.
Keep pushing. Oh my god, it's a magic trick.
Well, you've got the fork.
Oh, so do we just keep pushing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's come through. Yes!
Oh, that actually wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be.
It'll fall out. Yeah.
Ah!
Big.
Okay, careful. Let me
Okay.
get some plates.
Leave it.
It's so big.
Yeah.
Save some for Jackson.
No.
Ta! Do you want to do it closer? Oh, sorry. That is actually
Fingers.
quite cute. How many? 2?
Look, and there's 3.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks good, Caleb. Okay.
There we go.
They look like tomatoes. It is. No, it isn't.
Jackson, do you want some watermelon? That joke.
Matt's gonna cut up the rest and we're gonna put it in the fridge. What
Interesting
snacks?
content right there.
Hi.
You might break the internet, you know.
Hi.
Husband cuts watermelon. He's so clever. I don't think I've ever cut a watermelon, you know.
I think you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, I'm going to get all the watermelon hate, aren't I? Or the watermelon emoji.
So we're gonna put all of this into the fridge. That is good value for money. So it is now 20 to 12 and the boys have finished all of their homeschooling for today. So that's good. So now I'm gonna put on some laundry and Matt's gonna film me putting on laundry.
Living my best life. Alright, that's where that goes, yeah?
Yep, in here.
Ooh, I like your new shoes.
Oh, thanks.
Are they,
The boots you
are they
wanted.
Christian Louboutin? Oh, that's where they go. I thought it was magic.
I can't actually get down because of my boot. So the boys are just watching TV in the next room. So I wanted to talk to you guys about racism and white privilege. There has been so much going on in the world in the past week following George Floyd's death. So I wanted to quickly talk about it because I feel weird being just business as usual when so much is happening. So in the past week, since I saw the George Floyd footage, which just keeps replaying in my mind, I decided to look into the resources that everyone was sharing and try and educate myself about racism and white privilege. White privilege was something I didn't even know about. I didn't actually have a clue, and I feel like I've actually been so naive to the fact that that is even a thing. But I do understand a lot more now. I've shared some resources on Instagram. I've also shared a few things that I've found that are quite helpful to educate your kids about racism as well. I found a really good Instagram page. I'll link some of the resources in the description, but if you want to follow me on Instagram as well, I'm sharing quite a lot over there. And it is something that I'm going to continue with. Race isn't something I've ever hugely thought about. I grew up in Toronto, which is quite a multicultural city, and I do remember actually when I moved to England thinking, oh my gosh, everyone looks like me. When I started school, I remember thinking, God, everyone's got white skin, everyone's got blonde hair, and it was really different where I grew up. I realized that I have a lot to learn, but there are so many resources being shared and I'm taking in as much of it as I can, and I realize now that it's not enough to just be non-racist. You have to actually be anti-racist to make a change. So if you didn't know, this is an anti-racist account and channel. I know I have a huge following with all different people of color that follow me, and I'm really proud of that, and I hope you have always felt that I am very inclusive. So yeah, it's funny actually, this week with the boys homeschooling, all of their work has been about Nelson Mandela, and then Caleb's story as well has been a story about a little girl in Africa. I think they actually set the work before all of this happened, but yeah, it's just interesting, and we're gonna keep moving forward, having conversations with the kids and everything, and I'd also love to know what you guys are doing in the comments below. I I also wanted to say a huge thank you. I put something out on Instagram yesterday saying, with everything that's going on, do you think I should still post my regular content? And I was blown away with all of the messages from people just saying like, please continue to post your regular content because it's a really nice distraction with everything that's going on with COVID and, you know, with everything. So thank you for that. I'm gonna have my second juice now. It's a bit less because the kids had some. So this is the apple, celery, orange, spinach, lemon and ginger. So I'm gonna have this and just finish a little bit of work. Right, so we've had a few deliveries, so I thought I would do a little haul of some recent purchases. The first thing is actually really sweet. My mum sent me some chocolate chips from Canada. So she sent me these semi-sweet chocolate chips because they're different from here, and then also Score Bar chip, what are they called? Chip-Its, which is, Score Bar is basically Dime Bar in the UK, and she sent me a little recipe on like how to make these cookies that she makes with these, and she said they're like amazing, so I can make these with the boys. She actually sent this to the boys, not me. But yes, I've got that. Then I just got a little clothing delivery. I follow this account on Instagram called Kiss Kiss Official, and they do some really cute clothes. So I've seen everyone wearing these like t-shirt tank tops with shoulder pads, so I decided to get one as well. Then I got some new loungewear, which looks really cute because it's quite light, and then the top is like actually a short sleeved like sweatshirt, so I'll try that. And then I got this, which is called the Jet jumpsuit for travel, but I just really like the blue color, and I do love a jumpsuit. And another purchase that came, which I am so excited about, is this. I got myself an actual like proper picnic basket, but I bought the one for 4 people. It's got space here for wine or drinks. Apparently it even fits a bottle of champagne in here. There's also space here so you could put like a blanket or anything. And then when you open it up, it is very fancy. I think I actually got the last one on Amazon. Well, that's what it said, but if I can find it, I will link it. And yeah, it's got like cutlery for 4. It's got like proper serviettes. It's even got like little wine glasses, like 4 of them, and little plates as well. I think I probably will take out the wine glasses and the plates because obviously we're going with kids. And then there's also space, like a little cool bag as well for food, and even a little bottle opener. I just think it is so cute, and when it arrived I thought this would actually be such a nice wedding gift or like present for someone. It is quite heavy, so I will probably like break my back carrying it, but I just think it looks so sweet. And I think this summer we will be having lots of picnics because we're obviously not going to be going away or anything like that, so I wanted to show you it. Me again, I'm really aware that this whole vlog has been basically me talking to you, but I hope you don't mind this style of video. I have one more thing to show you, and I've actually snuck upstairs to show you it because it's a bit of a surprise. Well, the boys know that they're getting something like this, but they don't know that it's come today, and we've set it all up. So basically my friend Kerry got her son a is it called a Segway? A hoverboard? And he's been doing so well on it and like having so much fun on it that I decided to use the boys' birthday money, some of their birthday money, and get one for them. I did so much research online, and apparently this is the safest hoverboard or Segway. So let me show you it before I show the boys. It's called a 9-bot, and it is actually made by Segway, and it's supposed to be one of the safest because of this bar. It prevents it from like falling too much. You use that to steer with your knees as well. And yeah, I've watched a few videos on it and how to use it, and I found it on sale. So we've just set it up. You have to like link it to an app on your phone. But now we're gonna take it down and show the boys and let them have a little bit of fun on it.
It's a new child.
Yes.
Yeah, go.
Go on then, Caleb.
Whoa! It is! Can I go? Wait.
Yeah.
Doesn't work, that's the only thing.
Daddy
Turn
showed him
left,
how it's
put your
done.
left knee in. This is my second ever time doing it.
Can I go?
And you push your toes down, yeah?
Oh my gosh.
So now just try going backwards.
Fraser, one time this guy
Not too far.
That's it. He's getting the hang of it already. I can't believe how well they've picked it up. They're like whizzing around already. And there is a way to play music through it, but I haven't worked it out yet, but I will. So I'm now gonna have this little juice shot. This is supposed to be like your pick-me-up or like coffee. So in this is lemon, coconut water, ginger, turmeric, cayenne pepper, and black pepper. And as I discovered yesterday, just do it as a shot because it is actually so spicy.
Shot.
Oh my god! So Matt has just started on dinner and I wanted to show you. Are you alright?
Yeah.
With your onion glasses?
Not fine anymore, am I?
So we're having chili again. I know I keep showing this, but it's literally our favorite meal. So for dinner, the boys are having sausage pasta, but the sausages and the pasta and the tomato sauce and the ketchup are all separate. Right? Right, so our microwave is really disgusting, so I'm just gonna clean it out. So I've done my usual, just put some water with a cut up lemon into the microwave, zapped it for a minute, and that kind of like steams all of the dirt and grime off of the sides. So now I'm just gonna wipe it down and hopefully that will get all of the beans and the mess off of the microwave. Okay, so that is all clean. I'm just gonna clean one more thing before we go upstairs for the bath, and that is the under the sink storage. I just went to put this glove back and I was like, oh, it's actually quite bad. I kind of do this like every 6 months. It stays really organized and then it just really doesn't. So I'm just gonna pull everything out and then put it back in some sort of order. It only takes like 10 minutes.
And then you get strong, and you get strong, you don't.
And you get big muscles.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cool.
Just get big and strong when you eat your dinner.
See, look at it.
Have you had a good day?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Daddy, come here. You know you lift me up with it.
Oh god.
Can you do it again? It might break.
You ready?
Can you do it?
This is how it
Oh,
breaks.
you're big, Caleb. Whoa.
Can I have some like?
You're doing Lion King.
The is a biscuit baba. You want dressing? The is a biscuit baba. The is a biscuit baba.
Goat is in a mess. A bunch of grapes for Goose. So the two little ones have just gone to bed. Fraser's still awake, but he's going up in a second. So I think I'm just gonna edit this vlog and chill out. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this and it wasn't too much of me just talking to you guys. But thanks again and see you soon. Bye.